Let's take a look how you can create your technical documentation in just 2 minutes, which sounds kind of ridiculous, but actually it works. Well, with some limitations. Let's take a look at it and see how it goes. So the typical problem is this. Formwork is great. I guess I'm biased, but it has everything you need to document your stuff, right? So if we navigate to the product section, you can go, let's open up this test product. And then you have everything on the left side already structured out for you, and it kind of holds your hand along the way when documenting stuff. So for example, okay, I want to document some user needs, and then I go here, and then there's a nice form for me to document user needs, and it also says, look, you should link this to hazards, you should link this to user tests, all that sort of stuff. But the problem is, if I'm a startup founder just starting out and I, by chance, don't have extensive regulatory knowledge, what the hell am I gonna write in here? So, yeah, sure, you could watch our videos and learn a lot of stuff, but maybe you just don't have the patience for that. So, in the end, you're left with this empty list, which kind of sucks. And if you kind of go back to first principles, it's like, how do you learn to code? You learn to code by, I guess, reading books, doing online courses, but also by learning by example. So by going to GitHub and looking at similar code repositories, reading the code, and then I guess creatively copying it over like a good artist, kind of copying a lot of it and adapting it to your own needs. And why don't we have that for regulatory documentation? Why don't we have kind of complete examples which you just can copy and paste to your own documentation, which would make everyone's lives easier, because then also auditors wouldn't have to audit as much, because an example of that, a copy of that has already been audited. Anyway, end of rant. But the point is, the point still stands, why don't we have examples for regulatory documentation? And I don't know, but we now have it, and today we're actually shipping this to Formwork. So instead of this empty list, you can actually create a product from something we call a product template. So you can see, hey, cool, I can create a new product here, or I can actually browse the templates. And we're starting out with one template, which is for software, which we call the Magic DICOM viewer. So it's an extremely generic image viewer, which we documented completely for you on our own time, not getting paid for this, in Formwork. And it's a complete technical documentation. So if you open this, you can actually already browse it, and you can kind of take a look hey, how did those people document the stakeholder requirements? And you can see, cool, this is their stakeholder requirements. So this is how we would do it, and how we think we would pass an audit. I mean, we do pass audits with our consulting customers, but if we would probably have to ship a Magic DICOM viewer, this is probably how we would do it. So that's really cool. So you can browse all of this stuff, and it's all done for you. You have software requirements. The software requirements are separated into software systems, all the good stuff, all the good regulatory stuff. Now, if you think this is cool and you want to use this as your template, it's super simple. So you just navigate back to products, and then you say, oh wait, I have to actually open this template and then view it somewhere. Oh great, I opened the wrong template. This is going well. Open this, and then you have this nice box where it's hey, cool, you can create a new product using this as a template. So yeah, let's actually do that. Then you can see, okay, product template is set to Magic DICOM viewer, and then I should actually name this product my Magic DICOM viewer. Then you can create all that stuff. Software is pre-selected because the template is a software template. The software safety classification is something you can change. Then you save it, and then everything gets copied over to your product, and you can start editing it. And that's as simple as it gets. So how long did we take for this? 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, you can, well, in theory, technically have a complete technical documentation ready in your instance of Formwork. To my knowledge, no other software on the planet has this. So if you're a startup founder and you want to get started in a really quick way for your medical device compliance, in my opinion, in my biased opinion, Formwork is the way to go. Click on the link below this video to actually check it out. There's a free tier. You also get a free trial of the paid version automatically. And our paid tiers are super transparent. You can cancel monthly. You can export all your data. Formwork is probably the only eQMS software which is not shady on the market. So give it a try.